Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Y'all know what time it is. It's Friday night, Friday evening. Hey, y'all. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I need to change these batteries. My lights are going out. Look like that. I don't know if they got brighter or not. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Let's see who's going to be the first guest on the live. Let's see. Let's see who make it on in here first. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hey. I can't say it's after midnight. Mike J on the brain. Come on in here. Where y'all at? Come on, folk. Where's my people at? I don't know. And I got, oh, that's why I can't see. Makes sense. Where are the people? I guess I am live. I almost thought I wasn't live. We have 1 minute before I'm going to get started. We'll see if anybody joins. So far, it's just me. It's just me. No. Hi. Sorry, not sure who that one person is, but I'm glad you're here and I'm not by myself. It is 5:05, so welcome to the exchange. If you have not already gone over to YouTube to subscribe, please go over to YouTube to the Key and Kai exchange. 1 hour after this video post, it will be deleted and it will be on YouTube, where you can find the replay or watch other videos from previous lives. And make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. Shout out to my sister, Monica, who is my biggest support. I can't even downplay that. My biggest support. She has my front, my back, and both of my sides. And so far, I believe she is the only person that has commented on YouTube on almost every single video. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you for your support. And just wanting to see me do good. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, so with that being said, I am going to do the house rules and disclaimer. I don't claim to know everything. I know a few things, but I don't know everything. This is a platform where there is no judgment. There is no right or wrong comment or answer. There she is. Hi, sister. So yes, there is no judgment. There is no criticism, no right or wrong comment. And yeah, so please feel free to leave a comment and don't be ashamed. Leave your input. That's what this platform is for. This evening's topic is commitment. Commitment. I have a few things I want to say about commitment. First of all, why is it so hard for people in general with commitment? What is the issue? What is up with commitment? You don't want to, girl. Yeah, but what is the issue with commitment? Why is it so hard to commit? Why is it so hard to commit? What is the issue? What is going on? What are people afraid of? And then if you don't want to be in a commitment, why can't you just tell the truth instead of playing with people's time? Instead of wasting people's time. If you don't want to be in a commitment, if you don't want to be, and commitment, we can talk about relationships, friendships, or whatever the case may be, because, hey, Ma, welcome to the Friday Night Live. We're talking about commitment. Why don't people want to commit? Monica said most people have unresolved issues. Okay. So they're afraid of commitment. I'm posing a question because that's what I think. A lot of people are afraid to commit. And let's just park with relationships as far as it. Hi, Phil. Welcome back. What's going on? My guy. Oh, yes, sir. But I won't say in my experience, I believe a lot of people are afraid of commitment, afraid that once they commit to a person, one person, that somehow their lives are over. They don't look at it in in the perspective of it's just beginning. It's over. If you commit, ain't no more playing. Ain't no more playing in the streets. Ain't no more going back and forth. Mama Pat said, I am not afraid of commitment, but when you meet someone who lies from the beginning, they make a person not want to commit. True. Causes trust issues. And I mean, you know, that's like Monica said, people have unresolved issues. So that ties right into that the lying from the beginning. You know, and that's my thing. Be honest. You know, we're talking about commitment, and I said we're going to park as far as we're going to park in relationships, but just in general, you know, with a friendship or whatever the case may be, you know, be honest. If you don't want to be committed, if you don't want a committed friendship, if you don't want a committed relationship, what's up, Julie? Just be honest. You know, we talked about communication a while ago. We are still struggling with communication for whatever reason. Why is it so impossible for some to just be honest? I mean, you know, if you're talking to another adult or whoever it is, why is it's so impossible? You know, I have a lot of questions. You know, I really, really genuinely want to know, like, why it's so impossible to be honest and say, you know, I'm not ready for that. That's a little bit too much for me to handle. Monica said they're afraid to commit because investing in individuals or not feeling completely satisfied with one person can't be honest if they don't understand who they are and what they want. That's good. That's good. Investing time or money. Right. So, I mean, before you even get that far, the commitment begins when you are in the courting phase, if you will. And you have a choice then to say, this is too much. You know, after, I'll say, really one conversation will tell you what you need to know. But two, for sure. And instead of wasting time or instead of wasting money, you already know that this is not what I want to do. This, maybe not. Julie said they also don't want to hurt their feelings. I mean, come on now. Like, we're past that, you know, I don't want to hurt your feelings. It's about communication. We're in a whole different, that's gone. I don't want nobody to coddle me. Please don't. Please don't rub my back. Please don't hold my hand and lead me somewhere where you are not ready to be. Have a conversation with me. Just say, if you are not in the position to just be honest and you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, then, I mean, I wouldn't say ghost them, but at least say, you know what? It's not going to work. You know, I can't tell you why it's not going to work. Friendship, relationship, this is not, no, I thought maybe, I mean, you know, it's time out for sparing people's feelings. That's for sure. Because at the end of the day, it's not too many people that are going to spare your feelings, and people going to do you any kind of way, but be honest. Have a conversation, communicate. You know, and I get it. It's hard for a lot of people to communicate. It's hard for a lot of people to vocalize and just get clarity. We lack a lot of intellect when it comes to the simplest things, and I just don't I don't know. I'm so confused by that. Like, this is 2022. You know, we done been through I'll say, forget your feelings and all of that type of thing. But it's mind-boggling that we are still at the point where people are still playing games. We too old for that. Time is too precious for that. Mama Pat says, some people don't care about no one else's feelings. That is why I just do me. I do not expose myself to a lot of people to spare my feelings. And you know what, Mama Pat? Coincidentally, I did the same thing. I do the same thing. I stay to myself for the most part. I deal with who I deal with. If I don't want to deal with you, then I don't at all. And I mean, that's just it. It is what it is. And if you know, you know. I mean, that's if I deal with you, if I talk to you, or whatever the case may be, if I decide to utilize my time and have conversation or whatever. You know, I'm not wasting nobody's time. And I do feel like a lot of people just don't care at this point. So that may be an answer to my question, why it's so difficult to commit, you know. And then if you want to be out here in the street, if you want to be a person of the street, say so. Say so. I'm out here. I'm living my life. I'm doing me. So I don't want, you know, beef. Let's. And it may be contradictory, but to spare your feelings, I don't want to be involved. This is just a situationship. Monica said people are non-committal because they have agendas. Girl, that. Okay, that right there. Mama said that's me. I used to try to deal with a lot of people, but I found out they are only there to take and not give. So I just do me. See, y'all hitting it. I'm telling you, y'all hitting it. Because that thing with agendas, people want to get next to you because they can't figure out who you are because you're mysterious. They don't know what you have going on, so they want to get close to you. They want to befriend you and all of this type of thing. Shoe fly. Yeah, and see, I was never where I tried to deal with a lot of people. Because people are difficult. Completely difficult. Yeah, so, I mean, y'all have made some really great points as far as, you know, why people don't want to commit. I feel like time is so rapid and so many things are happening, you know. Commitments are less appealing these days. Say that from the gate. And it just flat out being honest will save a lot of drama, heartache. You get involved with somebody, or you start talking to somebody and realize, okay, this is not what I thought it was. Then exit stage left, move on, move around. Because I guarantee you, is somebody out here that just like you, they don't care about wasting time. They just trying to get one off real quick. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real, you know. Well, do what you're gonna do. Do it with somebody else, because it's a lot of people out here that realize we are getting older. A lot of us are getting older, A lot of us are grandparents. And to still be playing games, to still act like you have time to just do whatever you want to do, hurt people and all of that type of thing, you know, that's over and done with. And you better be careful who you play with, because it's a lot of people out here that's not going to play about their time. They ain't going to play about their time. They're not going to play about their money. So you can screw over somebody if you want to, playing games, and you going to be the one getting your feelings hurt. We have to, I think, we went through a season, and we're really still in the season of healing and growing and all this type of thing. I mean, if you didn't catch the wave, then, you know, you missed it, because we are, for a minute, you know, to understand the season real quick. When something happens, when things start to shift in the atmosphere, in the universe, you may not be able to say, oh, there's a shift happening. But when it takes place, then you'll know you're tapped in, because things start changing in your mind. Things will start changing the way you do things, the way you look at things, the way, you know, you internalize things. Things will begin to change. And there has definitely been a season and a shift of growth and maturity. Mama Pat said, even when you are trying to have a relationship, some men come out the gate letting you know what type of man they are. And boom, once you open yourself up to them, they drop the ball. And then they are gone. I screen people real good, and if the conversation is bogus, I'm out like a flash. There it is. There it is. It's not waiting around to see what's going to happen. Again, time is precious. Nobody has time to be playing around. Again, if you don't want to be in a commitment, move around. There are plenty of people out here that will match the level of maturity that you are on. Everybody don't want to play games. Hi, Tasha. Welcome, welcome. Monica said, fear of commitment or long-term relationship has caused individuals anxiety and has caused trauma. So honest and communication has to be established. Yes, but again, having a conversation in the beginning, knowing what you want. And I admonish you, if you are not in a relationship and you don't know exactly who you are, learn who you are before you go into another relationship. If you are fresh out of a relationship, if you have been in a long-term relationship and it didn't work out, don't jump into something else, because then you carry things over into another relationship. And there's baggage and all kind of problems, and you confused and they confused because they thought one thing and you thinking something else. A bunch of confusion. Get yourself together first. Work on yourself. Work on your mind. Work on your spirit. Work on your relationship with self, with God, and your family. Get all that clear. You'll know you healed when you don't have triggers. Mama Pat said conversation is key. She also said you have to love yourself first, and if you don't, it will not work. True. Monica said, yes, you bring residue from previous relationships. Right. And especially if you jump off one train and get on another one. I mean, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Like, you have to heal. You have to, detox. Get your mind right. Don't go into something else carrying baggage from something else. I mean, it just, be fair. Be fair. Like, I'm really getting to the point where I'm like super no nonsense. You know, I was, oh man, yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, I'm just to the point. Like, I don't want to just be honest, be straight up. Cause that faking the funk, going with the flow, doing what makes you feel good. That mess, that's done. Mama Pat said, I have not dated since last year in May. And right now, I am so content doing me. You hear me? I mean, you have to do you. You have to have your mind together. You have to, whatever you're trying to do, whatever goes, you know, focus on you. Love you. Love you. And again, you know you're healed from a situation when a person's name doesn't affect you, when you don't, when certain triggers don't, you know, make you just go off and all that type of thing. And all this stuff you have to be honest about. You know, you should be talking to somebody about it. And again, if you're not ready, then move around. Like, seriously. And we have this fear of commitment. You know, we don't want to give a chance. We hear the word commitment. We hear relationship and scary. Like, it's not uncommon. Like, but I was about to say something else, but a lot of people like Mama Pat, you know, she said she just stands to herself. She hasn't been in a relationship. She's just doing herself. A lot of people I would rather be by myself than to be in a situation where I'm not happy or, you know, there's games being played. Tasha says some people don't allow themselves to heal and will carry that over into another relationship, which can cause the relationship to become toxic. Yes, ma'am. I absolutely agree with that. Trevor, what's going on, guy? I do agree with that. You know, a lot of people do, you know, they don't allow themselves to heal, which is very true. You know, they're carrying stuff, they're harboring unforgiveness and all of this type of thing, instead of, if the relationship is dissolved, let it go and don't carry that stuff over into. That's why you have to allow yourself a chance to heal or detox or whatever you need to do to get that out of your system. Thank you. Yes, it's going pretty good. That's why I look like this, because I'm going outside with the kids to play. So yes, it's going great. Yeah, for sure. Like, you cannot, you can't carry crap over from one relationship to another. It's not going to work, because everybody is different. Every situation is different. But, you know, and I guess, you know, they say what you don't know won't hurt you. Well, we gotta start doing better, folks. We really do. We have to do better for our own sake. Baggage never works for anyone, ever. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just doesn't. Because again, every individual is different. Every situation is different. And then you take that stuff, and again, you got this confusion instead of communicating. But, you know, I will say, again, take time for yourself. Get to know who you are before you get into anything. And if you are mature enough to know what's going on. Hey, G. Yeah, but if you're mature enough to know that you're not ready, if you know that you still want to be in the street playing game. Don't get with somebody that, you know, you see, you can really see they trying to get themselves together. They taking care of business. They don't bother nobody. That's another thing. Like, where does that come from? Like, go bother somebody that don't care. Because it's so jacked up to bring somebody along with you and to add to your crap. And then they have to deal with it. And then try to unravel all of that stuff. And then it's done and over. And now you got all of this crap that you trying to unravel because this whirlwind done came. And commitment. If you're not ready for it, then just chill. It's other people out here that are ready for it, that's been waiting for it. Okay? Just waiting. I'm not in a hurry. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna play no games. I'm not gonna waste no time. And I could jump from this to this situation. But for what? To get involved and then I got all of the nope. Tasha said, I always say, if and when you meet someone new, pray and ask God to show you if that person is for you or not. And then ask him to remove he or she. That way you don't have to deal with wasting your time. That's good. G said, that's so hard for people. For some reason, I don't know why. Yeah, it is. And I agree. You should seek God for wise counsel. And, you know, ask him. You know, that's great advice, Tasha, is to like really pray about it and ask God if this is if this person is for me. And that's with a relationship or a friendship. Is this person valuable to me? Is this person going to help me to grow? Am I going to learn anything? Are they going to help me go to the next level? You definitely, especially again in this day and time, and it's so many wolves in sheep's clothing. I am over it. And clearly you can see how emphatic I am when I say I am over it. Leave people alone. I'm talking to you. If that is you, leave people alone. If you are not ready for the big commitment, if you're not ready for a friendship, leave people be. Move on. I'm telling you, it's too many people out here that are like your kind. And I'm not speaking to anyone specifically. I'm just saying, you know, if you don't want to deal, then don't. But don't waste nobody's time. Don't play games. That is very hurtful. For you to think you're getting in a situation and you start talking to somebody or dealing with somebody and then you get curved because they can't, you know, or they don't want to deal. They were looking for something that you weren't offering. Move around. Simple. That's my thing. You know. But I definitely thought about that earlier and I'm like, man, people are really scared to commit. People are really scared to, you know, just go get in it for the long haul. Life is too short for games. We not getting any younger. Man, come on, sir. Tell the people we are not tomorrow, tonight. Wait a minute. The next second is not promised to none of us. The very next second is not promised. The next minute, the next hour, the next day. We don't know. And again, that's why I always say I open up this platform so we can talk about these different things, because so many of these things, commitment is one that plagues us as individuals, you know, and I won't say it's for everybody, but again, even if you're married, and I'm not married, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, but even if you're married and you decide, you know what, for whatever reason, this is not what I want to do. Have a conversation. Communicate. Maybe you're going through some things and you can work it out. But instead of playing games, all that cheating, all of that, come on now. Y'all gotta hold on to people that's willing to hold on to you. Because life is short. And if you find somebody and y'all get along and y'all have great communication, y'all can laugh with that person, you can be yourself. You don't have to front. They're not judging you, they're not putting you down. They're pushing you to grow. They support the things, your endeavors and things that you have going on. Stick with those people. If you have an issue with commitment and you see this person got it together a little bit more than you do, I will hold on a little bit tighter, because maybe they can help you get to another level. Maybe they can help you to grow. And that, for me personally, that's where I am. If you cannot, and when I say, how can a person benefit me? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is this person pushing me to grow? Is this person pushing me to be the best version of myself? And it may not just come with, you know, it's the things that they're doing that will cause you to say, oh, I need to level up. I need to get my stuff together. Oh, I need to get this in order. That's what I'm talking about. Friendships as well. Oh, they doing this? Oh, I need to step my game up. And then they're going to encourage you. They're going to help you. They're going to give you little nuggets and tell you when you're wrong. Honey, where are they? They're so few and far between. Like, what in the world? G said, communication is the key for a long-term relationship, and be honest with each other and have each other back, for sure. I know that. And I'm not even married yet. Yeah. Gotta communicate. Gotta be your authentic self. But again, it takes, y'all, sorry. I'm really trying not to chew this ice while I'm on this live, but it's kind of my thing. But yes, that's why you have to know yourself before you get into a situation. That's why you have to know where you are mentally. That's why you have to know where your heart is before you start dealing with other people. And like Mama Pat said, again, I'm referencing her because she said she do her. I do me. So I feel where she coming from. I do me. Until when I get on here and tell y'all to just mind your business, then you know a little something done changed. A little something done changed. I mean, you ain't gonna know anyway, because I ain't telling you. But yes, I agree with him. You have to be able to talk about uncomfortable stuff. For sure. You got to get real uncomfortable. That's how you know. That's how you know where you stand, where you are. You talking about that uncomfortable stuff. Talking about, hey, my credit is not so great. Hey, I'm not really great at saving. You know, all those type of things. Not only that, but you know, I'm working on me. I'm not really secure. I'm not fully you know, whatever the case may be, hey, I'm working on it. And you'll know when they come, because they are going to help you. They are going to build you up and help you get to a different place. They're going to cause your thinking to change. Yeah, not just good. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Everything. Monica said, it's good to be uncomfortable to become comfortable. Girl, listen. If I was a preacher, I would tune up right there. But anyway, yes, you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. Yes, I went through that. I'm going through that. Being uncomfortable so that, oh, come on, talk to me, somebody. Look, I felt that. I am in it right now, being uncomfortable. You know, we put things out there in the atmosphere, and when it faces us head on, we like a deer in headlights until we remember what we prayed for, until we remember what we spoke. I just talked about life and death is in the power of the tongue. You better be careful what you speak. Think too, because most of the time what you think is going to come out of your mouth. Girl, shut up. G said, we have a true, you have, okay, wait. When you have when you have the truth, I'm going to guess, nothing is uncomfortable because you understand each other. So I'm thinking that's what you're saying, G. When you have the truth, nothing is uncomfortable because you understand each other. I agree with that. When you, especially from the very beginning, you know, and you are just in the courting phase, you know, for you to be honest and say, you know, I want to work on my finances. I want to be able to save. I don't want to live check to check. You know, I'm trying to build my credit, or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm trying to get things organized in my home. Hey, sis, Courtney. Truth is as important. Yes, for sure. Honesty is the best policy. And that's what I've been saying. Like, if you just be honest from the very beginning, then you avoid all of the crap. You avoid all the extra stuff, all the heartache, all the hurting somebody's feelings and all of that type of thing. That is, you can save a lot of that drama, you know, for yourself and for the next person. Like, who really wants to go through all of that? And then, like, for a lot of people, I'll say women and men the same. Like, you know, you have to be careful because there's children watching, there's younger people watching. And and I'm just saying we in general, our children, these kids today, bless their heart. That's all I can say. Just bless their heart. Because they so confused. They don't know what they want to do. They playing games. They all kind of stuff. Just getting themselves in all kind of stuff and don't have a clue about nothing. Just trying to figure it out. And you see young couples and they making it and they're surviving. You know, a lot of them are just figuring it out. If it feels good, if it's working, we are the example for many. Monica, yes, for sure. We are the example. G, agree. You give a person the option to choose and roll or roll out. Yes, sir. That is my point. With commitment. That is what we're talking about, commitment. Julie said, I am so worried for my daughter. Julie, listen, what you have to do is continue to educate, continue to talk, and continue to bond with her, and just keep giving her positive, if you have to, give her affirmations, do things with her, spend time with her, communicate with her, be honest with her. Honey, this too shall pass. And I have a grown daughter. We're not, keep trying. That's what it's about. I was just about to say, I have a 23-year-old daughter. Everything is not perfect. Everything ain't rainbows and butterflies, but trust you me. Keep putting in the work. Whatever you have to do, you're going to cry. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to feel like you're going to lose your mind at times. Yes, but keep trying. Seems like she's not getting it. Of course. They all have that. They all have that point. Again, I have a 23-year-old daughter, so I can completely identify. It's just something they go through. And they're learning and growing. They don't know who they are when they're young and inexperienced. We know so much more than they do. And we have to treat them with love. We have to keep them close to us with love. So whatever you have to do, she has a I know everything attitude. They all go through that. They know what's best. They know their friends are all the right friends and all that type. That's something that you have to work on, is your commitment to your daughter at this point. Your commitment to see to it and give her all the wisdom and all the love. And when she gets to that age and it's time to let her go, you will be confident and you will feel great because you've given her, you tried everything you possibly could. And when it's time to send her out of the nest, you know that you have done your part as a mom, but you have to put in the work. It's hourless. That's a job that we just can't quit. We can't give up on. It's easy to give up, but we can't. We can't let go. We have to be committed to our children, like we are with everything, like going to a job. If it really came down to it, between my daughter and my job, I would quit my job, because at the end of the day, my baby is all I have. That's it. My one and only. That's just for me. When it comes to anybody else, look, y'all, I almost said something. I don't care about nothing and nobody. As long as me and my daughter is solid, then I'm cool. I can be cool with everybody else. God first. And at this point, it's my daughter, because that's who I have. G said, keep God first and let him guide you in your teaching. Nope, you can't what, Julie? Monica said, yes, Hey, Sam. What's up, boo? Monica said, yes, that's what I was about to say. Commitment to your daughter's success. Yes, speak positivity. You have to. G said, that even go for men raising children. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, Julie, we're talking about commitment, that is first and foremost before anything. Like Monica said, be committed to your baby's success. Give her everything that you can give her. I know it's tough. Trust me. Everything is not perfect. No, I don't think there's any parent that can say that. Right. That's it. You cannot give up on them. No matter how hard they fight, they're going to fight. Just like, when they're infants and toddlers, and you know how you can it's the funniest thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been dealing with babies a long time. But as soon as you grab the piece of tissue or the wipe, they already know what time it is. You about to clean that nose. They're gonna fight. They're gonna push, they're gonna kick, they're gonna scream, they're gonna all of that. But when you keep talking to them and you wipe it soft, you play with them a little bit, even if they give you a hard time, you get the job done. That's what we have to do until our children are old enough to go out on their own. We have to be committed to our children. We have to. And sometimes we have to extend our commitment to other children. We have to. I don't know if I told the story on here, but there were some young ladies at the gas station, and they said, if we do our rap for you, will you give us the money? And I said, well, I want to hear the rap. The little girls had bonnets, and then when they performed their rap, they weren't loud. They weren't speaking clearly. So, you know, when they finished, I said, that was great. And I said, but let me give you all some advice. And they were young. Let me give you some advice. I said, when you're asking people, you ask people to make a donation, because whatever you all are trying to do, you know, you're trying to raise money. So ask for a donation. When you do your rap, when you perform your rap, make sure you speak up and speak clearly. Even if somebody else messes up, don't look over at them. Don't make a I'm telling these little girls this at the gas station. Why? Because I am committed to see them do well. It's not just about mine, but I want to see and I've said that on this platform before, I want to see everybody do well. You know, I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see everybody happy and having, you know, if you desire a relationship, I want to see you in a happy, fulfilling relationship. So we have to, of course, pick and choose our commitments, because we don't want to be tied to and committed to every single thing. We don't want to be, you know, bogged down with so many things that we're committed to. But before I get off here, that time went by fast. But before I get off here, I just want to again admonish you all. First of all, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I almost thought I was going to be talking to myself for a minute. That's okay. I do it anyway. But man, loving this, but I gotta go. Keep it up. See you again soon. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh. Dude, I miss y'all so much. Just a few of y'all. But thank you so much for tuning in and giving your input. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for your input. Thank you for the conversation. This is what... Share Bear. Hi, cousin. But yes, thank you all for joining me. We talked about commitment. You know, the live is going to be up for an hour. If you still want to, I'm sorry, y'all. If you want to go back, oh my, and watch the replay, it'll be up on Facebook for an hour. And if you don't catch it then, you can always go to YouTube at The Key and Kai Exchange and replay it there. Please leave a comment when you go and watch on YouTube. Again, I don't care what you say. You can say hi, you can say great, you can say thumbs up, whatever the case may be. Please go to YouTube and subscribe to The Key and Kai Exchange. I am trying to incorporate my Instagram family with my Facebook family, because my Instagram people are missing out. So I'm trying to get this algorithm going So please, subscribe. Again, thank you all for joining. We talked about commitment. So I'm going to leave you with this. If you don't want to be in a commitment, then don't play games with anybody. Also, be aware when you are seeking to be in a committed relationship. Be aware. Look out and listen for certain things. If you don't agree with something, don't accept it. Just say, hey, this is not going to work for me. I'm sorry. This is not going to work for me. And move on. There's nothing wrong with it. It's too many people out here. Bishop! Hi, Quinn. Welcome. Yeah, Doc, you late. But anyway, thank you for joining. I'm so glad to see you. Well, not literally, but so glad to see you popped in. Yes, but y'all move around. Like it's too many people out here that, is on the same thing you on. You have to find those people. And then again, I'm just gonna reference Mama Pat. Do you, boo? Don't waste nobody's time. If you know you're not ready to be in a commitment, then don't waste nobody's time. Don't, because time is short. We don't have, like G said, time is short and tomorrow is not promised. So that's all I have. Again, I just was thinking about why it's so hard for people to commit. And I'm like, this should be good. And I think, we've got a lot of perspective as to why people are having a hard time to commit because of fear and anxiety and carrying baggage and all that type of thing. Does your level of acceptance of things and people change based on your age? Does your level of acceptance of things change? Quinn, you have to come back. Loss of family values. Quinn said, does your level of acceptance of things and people change based on your age? I mean, if they are, me personally, if you know a person is immature, and meaning are the things you would accept in someone at 30 that you wouldn't accept at 40. Yeah, so I was about to say, hey, twin. I was just about to say, it depends on, I guess, a person's maturity. Yeah, it depends on a person's maturity. Because everybody is not at the same level or the same pace. And I think you have to give people a chance. But I mean, if it's it's just bull crap, or if I know it's just bull crap and you need to grow up, then you cancel Christmas, buddy. Because that's one thing, I'm not gonna waste my time. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna tell you that out the gate. Nope. But Quinn, please come back. One of the most intellectual people I know. Thank you all. I mean, I know we passed time. I'm just sitting here, just lollygagging. Yes, for sure. I am on live Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. 6 p.m. for y'all. Girl, I got it. Yes, Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. It'll be 6 p.m. you all's time. So yes, Monday and Friday. And also, Quinn, you can go on YouTube and subscribe and leave a comment to the Key, the K-E-E, and Kai, K-H-Y Exchange. And then you can kind of, get a feel for previous. Do you share the topics beforehand? I don't. I like for there to be an element of surprise, because if I share the topics beforehand, then I think it takes away people's, what is she going to say today? So. Key Exchange. It's the Key and Kai Exchange. The Key, K-E-E, and Kai, K-H-Y Exchange. The Key and Kai Exchange on YouTube. Yes. And it was suggested that I send out reminders before. Thank you, sister. It is pinned in the comments. Thank you so much. Yeah, so go check out all the other topics on YouTube. And I usually last about an hour. Some people pop in and pop out. That's cool. But again, thank you all for joining. I'm going to get out here because, like I said, y'all see my head is tied up. I'm getting ready to go play with the grown kids. And I'm trying to get myself together. So, yes, with that being said, I will see you all on Monday. I hope you all have a fantabulous weekend. And be safe. Ooh, for y'all Michigan people, stay warm, I think, still. Yeah. And, yeah, that's that. So I'll see you all Monday. I love you all. Until next time, peace out.